Good evening everyone. Welcome to Crack Grade B. First of all, tell me, am I audible and visible clearly? Yes, am I audible and visible? Okay, so today we will discuss about the strategy and syllabus for RBI Phase 1 2024. Okay, so all of you who are focusing on 2024 RBI Grade B exam, this session is very important for you because I will discuss about the syllabus and the modules of RBI Grade B Phase 1. Okay, please clarify once, am I audible and visible, so that we can start with the session. Yes, okay. Thank you, Sridhar, for confirming. Okay, so let's start. Okay. See, this line I have taken from notification of RBI 2023. So what it says that build your nation, build your career. So if we look at the job profile of RBI Grade B officer, it is a very prestigious job. It helps you in work-life balance and gives you very good opportunity to help in your career and also helping with nation. Okay, so if you will get selected in RBI Grade B officer, you will be called as central banker. Okay, and here perks and allowances for the officer is much more than what an ordinary bank officer gets in public sector banks. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, just wait a second. Okay, so this is the next slide where we'll discuss about the category and prelims cutoff for 2023. See, this is the 4 modules. First is general awareness, second is reasoning, third is English, fourth is quant. Okay, so these are the 4 modules and these are the sectional cutoff. See, even if you belong to SC/ST category or OBC or EWS, I will suggest you to focus on the general category cutoff. See, if you'll focus on these cutoff, you'll obviously clear your category cutoff. Okay, so your target should always be clearing the general category cutoff so that you'll be on the safer zone, right? You agree with me? Okay, so if we see 2023 cutoff, the general awareness sectional cutoff is 12, reasoning is 9, English is 4.5, quant is also 4.5 and total cutoff is 54, which is 54.25, which is lower than the previous year. Okay, and sectional cutoff for OBC and EWS and total cutoff was same. Minor differences in SC cutoff, and this is the ST and this is the PWD candidates cutoff. Okay, and if we look at the 2022 cutoff, this is also 12, 9, 4.5, 4.5 and overall cutoff is 63. So first you'll have to clear the sectional cutoff, then the overall cutoff. Okay, and this is qualifying in nature. Phase 1 is qualifying in nature. Okay, so you'll have to clear the sectional cutoff and overall cutoff. Now what are the modules of the phase 1? First is English, numerical ability, reasoning and general awareness. See, this will come in, this module will come with sectional timings that you will get 25 minutes for 30 question in English, 25 minutes for 30 question in numerical ability, 45 minutes for 60 question in reasoning and 25 minutes for 80 questions in GA. So as an aspirant, you will find the most difficult part of phase 1 is quantitative aptitude. Okay, it is very difficult to clear quant if you are not clarified with the basics. Okay, I will tell you on which topics you have to focus more for clearing the sectional cutoff or of quant. See, everybody has a different strategy for clearing the exam. I have seen many aspirants who do 50 questions out of 60 in reasoning and they clear phase 1, but that will not help you in phase 2. Okay, so it is very important to give equal weightage to quant, reasoning and English. Equal weightage to all this, because English and GA will help you in mains too. Okay, so from prelims, your reading ability, your reading comprehension ability should be at good side, okay, and not bad side. So you'll have to improve your reading skills. When your reading skills is good, then you will spot the error also in the question. You will do comprehension at a very quick pace, and you will do the English of phase 2 also easily. And also this will help you in GA also. How? The GA questions are very lengthy, so you will not even get time to read all 80 questions in 25 minutes. So when your reading skills are good, you will read the question quickly, you will identify the question quickly. If your general awareness topics are clear and your current affair is clear in your mind, then you will move on to the next question quickly. So this play a very important role, okay. And this also, because sometimes people clear general awareness and they fail in sectional cutoff of quant. So we cannot identify which section is important, because it is for phase 1, it is very important for you to give equal weightage to all the sections, okay. Clear? Yes, see, I will discuss about the course at the end of the session. First, let's focus on what is the requirement of the exam. See, to counter your enemy, you should know your enemy first, okay? And then we should focus on tackling the enemy, right? Please, first let me introduce you to your enemy, okay? So now what is the negative marking? 1/4 of the question mark, 1 mark for every correct question, and 1/4 of 1 mark, that is 0.25, will be deducted for every wrong answer, okay. 0.25 negative marking is there. Now what are the modules? Quant. See, if we talk about the quant, you should focus on few things first. See, in quant, you should go order wise. See, in earlier exams year, like in more than 2 years past, so number series played a very important role. So what aspirants used to do, they practice a lot of 500, 1000 questions of number series. Okay, but this will not help you if you look at today's exam. Okay, why? Because they ask you number series but in a different way. Like they give you numerical terms, like they will give you that this is 80, this is A, this is A plus B, and this is D, and they will give you another series, and then you have to link the two series and you'll find the number series. So even if number series is there in the exam, it is not given in the simple way. Okay, so how you'll tackle such things? See, one thing which nobody tells you is that selection of question. Selection of questions plays a very important role, especially in quant. Why? Because difficult section is quant, cutoff is very low. Still people are there who cannot get easily 4.5 out of this much number. Okay, even if you'll do 7 to 8 questions correctly, you'll clear the quant easily, right? Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, I will take all questions at the end. First, please let me finish with the slide. It is just 10 slides are there. Okay, let me just cover the syllabus and what you should tackle with the exam. Then I will take your questions. Is that all right? Till then, you just sit and watch what I'm saying. Okay? Yes. So, if we talk about the quant, first you'll do ratio and proportion. I will tell you why. Ratio and proportion you should focus first. Second, you'll do percentage. Percentage including fraction table of percentage. Okay, that it should be on your tips that half is equal to 0.5. Okay, 1/3 is what? 0.33. Okay, this table, fraction table to percentage table should be at your tips, and square roots and cube roots. Okay. Third is speed time distance, average. Okay, these are the basic topics. CPSP, cost price, selling price. Okay, these are the simple topics. They will not ask you direct question, but what they will ask based on these topics, they will give you data interpretation. I'm telling you, data interpretation is simple thing in RBI Grade B exam. Okay, what you will do, you will clear your basic concepts in quant, then you will practice data interpretation. Okay, because data interpretation is the only type of question that is there in maximum number of years of exam. Okay, practice as much as in quant. Practice is the key. See, if you're thinking that exam is in May, June and I will cover this syllabus 1 month before, especially of quant, nobody knows that how difficult will be quant in 2024. Okay. Kajal Pal, please watch this session from the starting. Okay, I'm in middle of the session. I've already explained you this question. 0.25 is negative marking. Okay. So practice is important in quantitative aptitude. Okay, focus more on DI. See what happens. Selection of question is you do how. I will tell you how you do selection of questions. See. This is your exam interface, this kind of only. Okay, you'll see a question. What you'll do here, you will just click on mark for review. Okay, you will see first question. If it is asking you any number series which is difficult, just skip it and mark it for review. Then move on to the next question. Do not spend more than 10 seconds in selecting a question. That what you will do. Simply go to DI, watch DI. If it is doable or not. If not, go to simplification. If not, then go to approximation. Okay, you will go quickly in 25 minutes. Okay, you will skip. Mark for review every new question. That this question starts from here. Like DI is from question number 1 to 5. If it is you think doable, spend 1 minute on DI. If you cannot do it, leave it. Don't take it on your ego. Leave it and move on to the next question. Okay. And mark it for review. That if you will get a spare time of 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes at the end, just do that and come back to this question after doing all doable question and then try to solve this. Maybe you can solve it with a calm mind. Okay, if not in the initial stage. Okay, this is what we call the strategy of question selection. If you know how to handle the selection of question, you will clear quant cutoff easily. Okay, because most people fail in cutoff of section because of lack of decision making of questions. Second is reasoning. Same is with the reasoning. Easy question you will take first. And what are the easy questions? Syllogism. Reverse syllogism. Inequality. There are two topics which will make you stuck most to your exam time. First is puzzle and sitting arrangement, okay, and second is input output question. These two topics will eat your time if they appear on question number 1 of reasoning module, okay. As soon as you see, click on the first question of reasoning, you see sitting puzzle is there, quickly move on to the next question. Search for syllogism, search for reverse syllogism, search for inequality. This will help you fetching marks easily. These are low hanging fruits, okay. You will capture your safe score here, then move on. If you get time, then what I mean by safe timing is that when you know that you have attempted enough question in reasoning that will help you in clearing the sectional cutoff, okay, then move on to the questions which you can do in second attempt, okay. So you have to do 2 rounds. First, in which you will skip mark for review difficult question, you will do easy question first, go through the entire questions in 5-10 seconds, okay. Then do second attempt of the module and search for question which are little time taking, but you can do it, okay. This is how you will tackle reasoning. And important topics I have told you. Important topics that you will do first is syllogism, then data sufficiency you can do, direction test you can do, inequalities, okay, ranking. These are easy topic. Chinese coding, decoding, these are easy topic. Now what about English? For English, prerequisite is your reading capability, okay. Read newspaper, 1 newspaper daily, not just for the news, just to comprehend what you are reading. How is your comprehending capability, how easily you comprehend a paragraph is what will fetch you marks in English, okay. So first do comprehension in English. Don't get stuck on parajumbles, they will eat your time. Parajumble questions, just skip them. First do reading comprehension because it is easy one, not that easy, but if your reading skills are good enough, you will tackle the comprehension, okay. Then error spotting, fill in the blanks, these are close test, these are easy topics, okay. Now let's talk about the important module, that is general awareness. See, general awareness is the only module which will help you through the entire process. What? Phase 1, phase 2 and interview, okay. General awareness will help you in all these. So what you will do for general awareness? PIB is a must. You cannot ignore PIB. Why? Because in PIB, every old scheme, every new scheme, everything is discussed okay. Whether one minister is going to attend some conference, he will take a name of some yojana, and based on that yojana, the regulatory body will ask you question from the guidelines, okay. That is indirectly from PIB. So everything that is discussed in PIB, I take your PIB sessions, do attend those sessions, because I make PIB with much efforts, okay, after searching for various sites. Newspaper is important. Try to read financial newspaper, like Economic Times is very difficult in understanding, so just if you are not that fluent with your English and economic terms, start with Indian Express. Read the financial topic, financial news of Indian Express daily. Once you will get your base, go to the Economic Times, okay, or Business Standard newspaper. Business Standard is also easy to understand. Read such newspaper. Financial current affairs, very important. Financial current affairs, very important. So for phase 1, you have to do PIB. And in phase 1 also, one liner are very few questions. Nowadays they give you question in 3-4 statements based on schemes or any other news, okay. So it is very difficult to read 80 questions in 25 minutes. Getting my point? So as soon as you quickly see a crux of any government scheme, like if the question is about PM Swanidhi, as soon as you see the street vendors, you should click in your mind that it is about PM Swanidhi and directly go to the questions. Okay, that much efficiency is required if you want to clear grade B of RBI. Now what to do? See, what you have to do, you should daily practice, daily, don't take lightly, 2DI at least, 2DI. If your basics are clear with the ratio, proportion, percentage and fraction, cube and square root and all, daily 2DI, 1 number series, 5 number series. Make it your routine work. It will hardly take half an hour, that is 30 minutes of your day will settle your career. Okay. Next, newspaper and PIB. Okay. Third, what you need to do, follow RBI website daily. RBI come up with the circular and press releases. Okay, just go through them. How it will help you? It will help you in banking terms. It will help you in getting what is going on in the economy and on what RBI is focusing on, because as an RBI grade B aspirant, you should be aware of what is happening in the RBI office and what it is saying about the economy. Okay, now what are the questions? See, if we look at the trend, there is no trend. Okay, why I'm saying this? Because every year, see, like what I'm saying, in finance and banking, there are 8 questions. In 2022, there are 8 questions. In 2023, there are only 4 questions. So you cannot say that this topic is important or that is important. You have to be a generalist, not a specialist for clearing RBI grade B exam. Okay, you have to follow the approach of generalist, that you should know each and everything that is inside the syllabus, not everything inside the sun. Okay, that is inside the syllabus. Be very thorough with your syllabus. Okay, that is inside the syllabus. You should be ready with that for any question. Regulatory body circular and reports, very important. 8, 10 and then in 2023, 28 questions. Why so? Because they are expecting from aspirants to be aware about the economy and not just the theoretical knowledge. Okay, do rote learning and just come for the exam. Economy news, budget 14, 11, 11, no change as such. Social schemes 12, 9 and then 8. Okay, headquarters, that is static news, 2 marks, 3 marks, 5 marks. Okay, report index 4 to 5 mark question. Sports 5, 4 and then 2. Getting my point? They want good officers and not good rote learners. How many months need to be covered for current affairs? For current affairs, I will say 4 to 6 months. Try to cover 4 months before exam, and if you are left with enough time, do 6 months. And right from today, do PIB regularly. You know what happens? You'll do 4 months current affair and then you'll go in exam. You'll not able to retain that current affair. Why? Because you're not a regular follower of current affairs. There is no way of learning current affairs. No rote learning will help you. Only thing that will help you is consistency. Once you are consistent with the basic terms that are going on in the newspaper and PIB, you will quickly learn the things and it will not be a headache for you to learn. Okay, so 4 to 6 months of current affairs. Next, what? Do I need to study from too many sources? Too few sources. Too few sources many times. Revision is the key. Okay, you'll have to study limited but many times. Okay, you have to be thorough with the PIB, thorough with the economic terms, terms of the banking. You have to be thorough with the regulatory bodies, how they work. Okay, like if you are an examiner and you want to recruit a officer for your bank, what you will do? Will you select a person who has no knowledge of the economy? No, nah, no. Why? Because they want good officers with knowledge of economy. Okay. Because as a central banker, what is the work of central bank? To develop policies, to bring out with solutions to tackle the problems of economy. So you have to be aware with the economic terms, okay? Don't take it lightly. Next, what are the sources for general awareness? Static syllabus you have to do. PIB, I've already told you. Current affairs, follow one newspaper. RBI circulars regularly. And circulars of SEBI, IRDAI, NABARD and other regulatory bodies, SID भी हो गया, ठीक है? तो ये सब आपको कवर करना है. You will have to cover all this. And one more thing. Don't go with a trend that एक महीने पहले कर लेंगे क्वांट रीजनिंग, एक महीने पहले कर लेंगे इंग्लिश. ओके, it will give you too much burden on your head at the time of exam. What is the requirement at the time of exam? A calm mind so that you can handle difficult question. The only purpose of the examiner is to see your decision making capacity in phase 1. Phase 1 is all about decision making capacity. That what questions you pick in limited time. Phase 2 judge what? How well you know your economy. How well you know the problems of the economy. How well you can tackle and what are your views and thoughts to judge the personality. Okay. And phase 3 is interview. What is the purpose of interview? To see you as a person. Okay. So in this session we have discussed about phase 1. Okay. So Crack Grade B has already launched a course, okay, for 2024. So if you are not able to do things at one place, and if you want it that everything should be provided to you at one place from various reference books and everything, then you can take our courses, okay, and follow this. Okay, our courses are enough to clear exam and newspaper and PIB. Okay, revision is a must. Okay, now I will take your queries if you have. Okay, now you can ask your questions if you have any. Phase 1, okay, I will take next session tomorrow for phase 2. Today we'll take doubts of phase 1. Shubham, there is nobody is born as a good writer, descriptive writing, okay. You will become good at descriptive writing when you are clear with the terms, when you are clear with what is the data, what is the statistical data of the economy. Once you will get the data, obviously you will write an exam. There is no such thing like I'm not good at descriptive writing. No such thing is that. If you are not able to write in exam, it means you have lack of sentences, you have lack of thoughts for the topic. Okay. Yes, what else? Yes, Kajal, you are asking some doubt, you can ask now. Yes, Shashank, Sachin, any doubt? Ma'am, how should be our revision schedule? See, one thing I'll make clear to every aspirant, okay? In your good faith, please don't follow any strategy that is same for all. Every individual is different and nobody will tell you this. Don't waste your time following other strategy and seeing others that do this at this time, do that at that time. No, every individual is different. Few people like to study in morning, few people like to study at night. Okay, there is no such right time to study. There is no one strategy that works for all. Okay, because somebody is good at English, somebody is good at maths, somebody is good at GA. So one thing I'll make you clear, that you should focus on your weak areas, but you should also focus on making your strong areas more stronger. Okay, that will help you. Revision should be on weekly basis, Shashank, because our mind is not able to revise all things at once. Even if you'll pick up the books once in a month, that is not enough. You should revise. See, revision, how you'll do? I take PIB sessions, watch those sessions, watch video classes, then do self-study on the same day. Like if I'm covering 11 to 20th November PIB, read, watch that session, and in the night, whenever you get time, just go through the PDF on the same day. You will retain 80 to 90% of the data. Okay? Yes, Jayant, Sujit, Sachin, Nimbu, Hinal and Kajal, any doubts? See, Shashank, nothing is enough. See, I'm not saying that it is not enough, but I cannot also say that it is enough. Some efforts is required from your side also. I told you, read newspaper. If you'll commit to read newspaper, I'll say that GA is enough. Okay? You can contact to our numbers. Okay? If you have any query, you can contact sir, Ashok sir, you can contact at the given number. Okay, at our website. Yes, CGB newspaper, PIB, my sessions. Okay. And I don't want students in my class to say like that this is lengthy and that is lengthy. If you want selection, nothing is lengthy. Okay. It is for your good only. I give very selected news. Okay, Kajal. Akshita Chaudhary, you should start current affairs from right now. See what happens. You'll clear phase 1 if you'll cover last 4 months current affair. Okay. You'll clear phase 1. Now what about phase 2? Then you'll say that 15 days are left and I am not good at descriptive writing. How descriptive writing is developed? Through consistency with the current affairs, with the economic news. Okay. Once your consistency is developed, you will be able to do the phase 1, phase 2 as well as interview. Nothing is that difficult. The only thing you people don't commit to yourself is consistency. Okay. Okay, any other doubts or should I wind up the session? G20 से question difficult है Kajal, because there are many conferences. Okay, when a topic is too wide, okay, see what happens. The static news of G20 is not that much important, but what our ministers are going and saying about the Indian economy, like they said about the Kala Azar, we want to eliminate TB by 2025, but it is difficult to achieve. WHO is saying what they are discussing at international conferences about Indian economy, that is important. Okay. Shashank, you can follow online newspaper, you can join Telegram that they have for newspaper, है ना, like Indian Express and all. At least read one financial news daily. It's not hard to get. Okay, you can join Telegram of Indian Express, you can join Economic Times and all. Okay. See, Sujit, PIB, we discussed the news about what is going on inside the government departments, like what ministries are doing, what they are targeting for the Indian economy. Okay, that is PIB. What is government scheme? what they talk in PIB, that how they will tackle. Like they, for example, they know that in COVID pandemic that street vendors are suffering. That is a PIB news. And in PIB they said that we'll come up with a scheme like PM Swanidhi. That is a government scheme. So if you'll read only about PM Swanidhi, that is government scheme. Now from what is the source of that scheme, why they launched the scheme, that is also covered in PIB. Okay. Okay, any other doubt? Okay, Sujit, thank you. Yes, I'm waiting for you guys to hear because I'm done with phase 1 strategy. Okay. See, one thing more, please don't waste your time. Okay. Do what I'm asking you to do. You will follow that path, you will obviously get success. Okay. Ma'am, do we need a face cloud? No, you don't need if you are following our channel. You don't need that. Follow one source, follow it religiously. If you are purchasing our course, follow it religiously. If you are done with one time, revise it second time. Done with second time, revise third time. Don't get that curiosity, ये भी कर लेते वो भी कर लेते, करने में ही रह जाओगे. ठीक है? See, for phase 1, PIB, newspaper and current affairs. 3 things are there. And government schemes that I will cover in PIB, as well as Mayank sir also takes session for government schemes and Sapna ma'am too. Okay. Okay, so if you have any other doubt, go. If you are done with the phase 1 doubt, you can ask tomorrow also. I will take phase 2 strategy for RBI Grade B 2024. Okay. Okay, I will take one last question. How many months of RBI circulars notification are necessary? See, for this complex question, I will ask that it is based on what is important for the RBI. See, if there is some minor news that is there in the news for last 4 months, questions obviously will not come from there. But if there is any major news that bring a drastic change in the economy, that RBI has changed some criteria for the banks, or they have changed criteria for NBFCs, and that is the circular which was given 8 months before the exam, they can ask question from that circular because it is important. Okay. For current affairs, I am saying last 4 to 6 months. For circulars, every news that is of importance or in the major terms in last 1 year is important, and that we will cover in the course. Don't worry for that you'll have to go with the each circular. No, if you're following our courses, if you're following our channel, you'll obviously don't have to worry about the circulars and all. Okay. Okay, so this was the last question. Now if you have any other question, we'll meet tomorrow again. Ask your doubts and queries there. Okay, again at 4 p.m. tomorrow I will take for phase 2 session class and strategy. And please, I request you all, do pay attention to quant also, reasoning also, and not just general awareness. Okay, general awareness obviously you have to give some extra attention because it is necessary for phase 2 also, and English also. Okay, so please give equal importance to every subject, and more important to the subjects that are important for phase 2 also. And one thing above all, consistency is prerequisite for clearing any exam. See, if you will pick up the book today, you will not pick up the book for 4 days, nothing will change in your life. You have to pick up the book same day, every day, same time, irrespective of what is going on in your background and in your mind. Okay, if you are consistent with yourself, you will not ask this question that this exam is difficult or that exam is difficult. Okay, your commitment to yourself is important. Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow again at 4 p.m. for other queries for RBI Grade B 2024. Okay, so okay, then we'll start our preparation for today, from today onwards. Okay, you will go and search the queries that you have any doubt, so that you will not ask those questions in the middle of the course. Okay, or middle of the YouTube sessions. Okay, so all the very best. Start your preparation from now onwards. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys.